Every summer, every winter, oh, every season, I'll be missing her. No matter how much time goes by, my love for her will never die.
Let's try it out. I have no idea if it's good. It looks like a potato. Yeah, it's rock solid. I got this new If You Care parchment paper, If You Care aluminum foil.
We don't need a
Okie dokie. It is quite soft. Oh, it's hot, obviously. Wow. Oh, it's actual kogoma inside, like a mochi outer breading. I don't like the purple powder that's on the outside. I honestly would rather just eat the sweet potato. I think half is good for me. As a teacher, I have the summer off. Now we're gonna hit the ground running. I'm gonna be working 40 to 50 hours a week for the whole month of August. Some people think, oh, it must be so nice. Teachers just have to work for 9 months and then they get 2 months for summer. But teachers will actually say we get a 9-month salary split into 12. We're not paid very well, but the breaks aren't nice. But when I was a classroom teacher, I was working like 55. So I am starting to get sleepy and it's 7 o'clock. It's literally still bright outside. I'm gonna actually get ready to crawl into bed. Whoa, don't trip. It used to like tingle a little too much for me. Now I'm okay. I like it. Okay. 7:39. I'm not sleeping just yet. Google make little lamp 50%. Now you can see me. Feeling a little sad. Sad only because I know the amount of work I have awaiting for me. But I am so thankful to have a job and to even, you know, being able to work from home. That makes my jitters a lot better. I am rereading some chapters in Trusting God. It is one of my favorite books. If you haven't read it, I highly recommend this book. There's just a lot of good reminders. One cannot remember over 250 pages worth of information. I am where I am today not because I have always made wise decisions or correctly discovered the will of God at particular points along the way, but because God has faithfully led me and guided me along the path of His will for me. God's guidance is almost always step by step. He does not show us our life's plans all at once. Sometimes our anxiousness to know the will of God comes from a desire to peer over God's shoulder to see what His plan is. What we need to do is learn to trust Him to guide us. Quick little update. I wasn't sure if I wanted to share this on my channel because I wasn't sure how it would come off. I hope that this offers insight into kind of like things we learn as we get older. Just because something is good does not mean it needs to be a yes. I got asked to go to Japan. You all know I love Japan. My time would not be paid for, but flight, the hotel, and all the food would be paid for an entire week, and I would just have to go on this itinerary and like document. Initially, I was like, oh yes. The timing was not so great because my work schedule is just going to be really crazy at that time. But if I really wanted to go, I could make it work. But I just knew it's going to be a lot on my plate. But who says no to an opportunity like that? So after thinking about it and praying about it, I just felt like maybe this is something I shouldn't do during this time. I have a lot of other obligations I should be tending to. And yes, picking up and leaving for an entire week to go to Japan and film content and share it with you guys, of course, sounds like so much fun to me. I went back and forth like 10 times. Like, should I go? Should I not? Should I go? Should I not? And I just had to remind myself, not all good things need to be a yes. The fact that this wasn't like a heck yes, it was more of like a yes. It's different, right? You know, these decisions are so much easier if you're like, oh, you know, this could leave room for a better opportunity, or maybe something better could happen. Honestly, guys, I don't know what could be better. That's not why I said no. This gut feeling of I think it'd be best if I just tend to my responsibilities. But my husband is very supportive and he was like, you should go. And I was like, I unfortunately turned it down. Not all good things need to be a yes. And that is what I am sleeping with tonight. You guys, as you can see, it's still bright, but I'm so tired. And I listen to my body. If I'm tired, I'm gonna sleep. I'm not gonna push through. It's okay. Good night. Good morning, party people. So we are going to just kind of reset our lives in one day. I'm going to do as much as I can to prepare for a very busy month. So if you're feeling unmotivated, I hope that you'll watch this video and you can do some of these things with me. We just came back from San Francisco, so the day before I already washed all of our bed sheets and pillowcases. I find that if I do that before I travel, it just feels so nice to come home to a very clean bed. But of course, you gotta make sure you shower after you go on an airplane. One of my least favorite things to do is to clear off the counter and wipe everything, only because I am a little bit lazy in how time consuming it is. But we are going to do it today. I am going to be trying out Branch Basics. So far I really like it. I love these. Is adulting. I just love an organized kitchen where everything is clean. I just got some new products to update our kitchen. So we have the Dorai bath stone, and look at this. And it dries instantly. This one is like a knockoff version. And then we've got my Blue Land sponge, so it is plastic free. And then I got the Dorai large dish pad as well as the dish rack. This one is actually made out of plastic and silicone, but it's really high quality. And then this dish stone, again, so cool. And then my friend Builder Moxie recommended it to me. Tell me you're in your 30s without telling me you're in your 30s. I take my supplements very seriously. So we've got the probiotics, we've got multivitamins, and we've got cholesterol. So last time I tried just taking it dry and I nearly choked, but we're gonna try again. But apparently this is way better than collagen, and so I've been giving it a try. The first thing I've noticed is that my eyelashes are growing a lot longer. I do have eyelash extensions on right now, but underneath it, I can see my eyelashes are very strong. Okay, not as bad as the first time. My goal today is to drink 2 of these. And now we do. And always, always, always leave this open. We are on our way to get grocery shopping. I'm actually excited because I want some fruit. Lights out, I'm your favorite. Too many ways, been in your place, there's delays. Added up plus size, zeros on the table. We are at Sprouts because I recently learned that there's pretty much like 3 major like chicken corporations. I don't even know what to call them. Chicken empires. And basically all of our chicken kind of comes from the same place. But Sprouts and Whole Foods, they do carry Mary's like free range chicken, trying to make it more ethical for the chickens than just like cooping them up. We're eating all those hormones and bacteria and all that, so I'm trying to be more mindful of our food quality too.
A helping husband has suddenly appeared. He's proven to be much effective.
Now smoothie time with Maya. I actually ran out of protein powder, so today we are going to just add the ingredients that I have. saw how much spinach I put in here and I hardly taste it. Let's make some freezable pancakes. We need some blueberries, some flour, which I keep in the fridge. 나만 빼고 넌 모두에게 참 친절해 내 신감이 들어 단판이 태도 머릿속을 흔드니 앞으로 그만해 It's time to stop 승부욕을 자극하는 스타일 yeah. 알면서도 마음이 자꾸 내게 가 아마 빠져버릴까 If you want me back 짜잔. Now I'm just going to wait for it to cool and then we will freeze it. On to the next recipe. Be the type who would be like, oh, I have to fold my laundry immediately, I need to do everything right away. But as long as it's not just sitting in the wash, I'm a little more flexible now, and it's okay if it sits in the dryer for a little bit. And you know what, my clothes, they're fine. My husband really doesn't mind. I think as long as I don't go a whole day with it sitting in the dryer, I'm okay, because I just don't want to build habits like that. But overall, I try to do things immediately. And the reason why I don't like to keep things in the washer though for too long is because you can have like that wet towel mildew smell, which I'm not a fan of. I would want to wash it again if it smelled like that. Although I heard now there are some washing machines that a feature where it airs it out so you don't have that smell. It's amazing. I don't think I've shared this on my channel, but like my husband and I are very different in the sense that he is very chill, very chill, while I am not chill, and I have a schedule for everything. I'm super organized while he kind of goes with the flow. I am super clean. He says I'm spotless. Well, he will look at something and he'll be like, that's clean, while I would think it's dirty. So it's just really learning in marriage how to mesh our lives together. I mean, you know, we dated for a very long time before getting married, and at that point I'm just like, well, that's his life and this is my life. Now our lives are meshed together, so habits are also meshing together. But I am excited to go back to work. It's been a very eventful summer, but just now starting to feel a bit antsy of all the work I know I need to do. Every time we go somewhere, I just talk to my husband and I'm like, I am so thankful we even get to do this together, because I know it's not something that we should take for granted, and being able to see different parts of the world. And yeah, I feel like this season things have been good and stable, and sometimes when things are stable I start to get anxious because I'm like, when is the next bad thing going to happen? But yeah, I've just learned to embrace it. Like, the Lord is sovereign, he is with me, why do I need to be afraid? And I saw this quote recently: those who suffer before it's necessary suffer more than necessary. I'm just gonna say that again. Those who suffer before it's necessary suffer more than necessary. Many times a lot of the things that we worry about won't happen, and even if they do happen, like, I just rely on the Lord that he is good, he is great, and he will see us through it. And if we gain more of him through our struggles, then that is gain. Adulting is also spending my days off doing chores and taking care of a future us. But sometimes I constantly think about the future that I never feel caught up, because there's always always more to do for the future. Yeah, so there's that fine line between like preparing but also enjoying the well, thank you guys for joining me on my little reset routine, and I hope that this motivates you to get stuff done too. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. See you later. Bye.